Good day everyone. Now you may ask, why am I starting off episode number 6 in front of Melson's base? Well, the reason for that is that I'm feeling productive. Now that still doesn't explain it, so let's go further. I'm feeling productive and I want to build something very big today. And that thing will include a lot of terraforming, which means a lot of getting stone. And for that I need to repair my pickaxes, and for that I need mending. And the only person on the server I know of who has mending is Melson. He has this villager here. They look really nice with the whole fresh animations thing. But now I think it would be best if we went back to the base, because I just found out that the only other villager he has, apart from the zombie one, is a farmer, and the best way we can really get a lot of emeralds from that farmer is via wheat. And for now I don't want to use Melson's farm because I haven't gotten the permission yet. So let's go back to our base and utilize the farm that we have, because I think I have quite a lot of wheat at this point. Though I will also check if the librarian actually buys any paper. No, doesn't. Well, we'll have to go back to the base. While we do go back to the base, I would like to comment on something that Guy has been building. This looks cool. I like visiting people's bases just to explore them. That's cool. Looks like that will be a pretty big building. But let's not get sidetracked and let's get that wheat. So I have just made it back from my base to Melson's base. I now have a lot of wheat, so I'm gonna trade that. And then, since I've now gotten the permission from Melson, I can use his farm for more emeralds. And there's a melon and pumpkin farm, so that's good. I will utilize that as well. But yeah, now we have the means to actually get the emeralds. Let's get them. So I'll meet you once I have actually good armor and tools. So I somehow now have some 7 mendings. I decided on not getting any for the axe nor the shovel, because we won't really need them much. Except for the shovel, but I'll probably use stone shovels, because I'm just used to those. But now I guess we can go back. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I need from here. Actually, I should ask Melson if I can borrow some of his stone, because he has a lot of especially tough. Where's that? Here, that will be useful. We'll need a lot of that. Stone as well, and andesite as well. That will be important. Well, I'll ask him. So, I have received permission to take some of the andesite, but not really the tough, because he doesn't have a lot of it, so that's fine. I'm going to take some stone and some andesite. 4 stacks will suffice. Maybe 5. And let's take the same amount of andesite. Now, if Melson is watching this, and if I took way too much, then it's fine, just tell me, and I can pay you back. I was just enchanting my stuff, or not enchanting, but fixing it, and I just heard silverfish, and there was a certain Peachy Banjo here, apparently.
Hello?
Hello. What were
Hello.
you doing down there?
Well, I was trying to make an attempt to sneak up on you because you were the
Ah,
only person on the server, and I thought I had a pretty good shot because you were AFK.
I
But
see.
apparently not. Apparently you're always watching.
Yes. I mean, I heard the silverfish, and
Oh yeah,
so I
they
looked
they
up,
kind of
looked back.
they kind of screwed up my plan.
Yeah, they're annoying. I ran into them a bunch of times when building that farm. I've just enchanted my stuff with mending, so that's good. And I'm planning to build a mountain.
That's kind of a big project to take on. Where are you gonna
Yes.
put it?
Probably here. Like above this thing. Possibly.
Are you gonna tear this whole thing down? Or are you
No,
gonna
I
just
think
make it taller?
I'm gonna make it taller. That's the plan. Or I might even go beyond it. There, in that direction.
Here's where you're gonna put it?
Yeah, probably here or even further back.
I can get you. My mine has a lot of tuff in it, so if you need tuff, I can get a bunch of it for you.
Oh, that's cool.
There's quite a lot of it there, so.
Oh, also, what do you think of my base?
I really like it. Okay, so first I've been trying to do this for a little while. I've been trying to sneak up on you for a while now. First
Nice.
I was hiding out in a little cave down there on my horse, because I thought I saw your name tag outside your house, and so I was
Ah.
hiding, but then you went AFK, and so I went and snooped around in your house for a little bit. I was hanging out in your sauna for a while.
Oh
The
yeah,
real that ultimately was fruitless.
I
And
built that.
so,
I built that for my Finnish friend who just joined, and he liked it.
yeah, it was kind of funny because I think I was on super late one night my time, and I was late enough to see him get on in the morning his time, and that was kind of fun.
Also, a weird question, but do you like this bed design?
I do like this bed design. I've seen something similar to it before, but I haven't like I've tried to build beds with the carpets in the past, but I had never thought of using the trapdoors to make it actually functionable. So,
Yeah, they work well. And you can actually see outside with it, and I built it with this big window in mind, so you can
yeah.
watch the sunset. And this is the room that I didn't know how to decorate, so I just put a sofa there, put a table there, and some storage.
Call it a day.
Yep. Why are the leaves looking like that? Must be a seasons thingy.
Oh, I don't think I've been irresponsible. I still need to download the seasons mod, I think.
Huh. Interesting.
I
It's a client-side mod. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, no, because this is a calendar, right? Like I can
Yeah.
see that. So
Yeah.
I do have it installed to some
But
extent, I
but
guess.
the texture changes will be client-side probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Anyway, while while we're here at this table, I came to sure, let's do that. Let me get under. Okay, perfect. I came to you with the idea of a business proposition regarding the heritage site that you found a few weeks ago. The big mansion or whatever. Yeah, I was figuring that we could probably, because we haven't really done anything together yet, so I was figuring that we could probably do something cool with that little building.
Yes, I was planning on doing something like that, but I didn't know if I'd have time this season for that. But if you help me, then I will probably be able to do something, so that's good.
Yeah, I was figuring we could. First, we'd have to like refurnish and like clean up the place. And then hopefully my plan was to kind of turn that building into like a historic I don't know what's the word. We could turn it into like a museum and keep all of the servers famous moments in the server's history and we could sort of document them in there.
Yeah, absolutely, that's a great idea, and I currently I don't know if we have any items that could be considered as valuable enough to put in a museum, but still it's a good idea. And though we would probably have to make the building bigger at some point.
So I think some some construction, a little bit of cleaning up on that building is due sometime in the near future.
Yes.
And then yeah, that's about it.
Yes, that's a great idea. And this table design is really truly something. One of my best moments, definitely.
Oh, you have Previl's message.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you know what?
that was
I
fun.
have. If you wanted it, I think I still have the coordinates that Melson gave Preston, if you wanted that
Oh
disc.
cool.
That could probably, that and Previl's message, I think, could go into the museum, but also I have a feeling that those coordinates are going to become valuable evidence in the trial
Yeah,
coming up,
that's true.
whenever that may be.
Yeah, when that clears, then we'll put that in the museum. But that Previl guy, he never did anything. He said he was gonna do something bad, but never did anything
Yeah,
to
not
me.
really. He didn't do anything bad to me either. So, I guess we keep looking out.
Yep. Also, another question. Have I overused trapdoors here? Because there's a
Um,
lot of them.
Maybe a little bit, but I think it's more of a it's more of a flex considering how expensive trapdoors
Yeah,
are.
they are. And buttons as well. Such a pain.
Not that I'm noticing it, now that I'm like looking for them though, there are a whole lot of trapdoors in
Yeah,
this house.
they're such a good block to use because they're really small, but they're not as small as, for example, signs or um,
Yeah,
pressure plates.
and they can be placed horizontally and vertically, which
Yeah,
makes them.
exactly. But I definitely need to work on this upper floor. Actually, what do you think I could put here? I'm definitely planning on putting a kitchen here, though it's kind of weird to have a kitchen on the second floor, but I'll have to live with it. But what else could
Yeah.
go here, actually?
I'm assuming you already have. Yeah, you do already have the fireplace downstairs. That's what the chimney
Yeah,
is.
I might extend it up here. That could
Yeah,
work.
that was one thing I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know. You've got a lot of the basics covered.
Yeah, I might put just some big table here.
That could be good.
Yeah, that could work. Possibly in the
Oops.
same design as this table because it's just way too good. Also, uh-oh, there's a creeper there. Maybe it would be better to sleep, probably.
Is there anything in this chest? No.
Most of the chests or barrels here are just decorative. Though I think at some point they'll be made into chest monsters.
Yeah. Better to have the chest monster inside though, not
Yeah.
outside.
Also, here's my mine entrance. Very small. There's
Oh, there's the
still
creeper.
uh-oh,
There's the creeper.
that could be a problem.
To get my horse out of this pit that I put him in.
Oh, you have a horse. I should definitely get myself a horse. Could I try how fast the horse is?
Sure. Not super fast, but it gets me from
Thanks for the
point A to
horse.
point B. Oh,
No, just joking. Cool horse. Faster than me. So I need to get myself a horse at some point. I've not used them much. Uh-oh. Snowball fight. Oh
uh-oh.
no. That's it.
Luckily they don't,
Oh,
snowballs don't do damage,
yeah,
so.
that's good. Or they do, but to blazes.
Yeah.
Which actually I didn't know about that till recently.
I need to actually, maybe I'll do that this episode. I need to actually look around in the nether, because I have not been to the nether really at
Yeah, I
all.
haven't
So maybe I
been.
should do that.
Yeah, I haven't been there either. I've more like focused on the creative part of the game
Yeah.
than the gameplay.
I figure we need to get to the end at some point, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Elytras would be
well,
good for projects.
maybe I should get fully enchanted first before I go do that.
Yeah, that's true. Elytras would be good for projects, but I'm planning a... I think you know about it, the Iceway network, or basically
Yeah,
highways for boats.
yeah, I'm excited for that system to get in place. It'll make traveling between places a lot faster. Because I
Yeah,
don't want to become fully dependent on Elytra, so I think it's good to have alternate methods like the
yeah,
horses and the
exactly.
ice boatways.
And it's also way lot fun to travel around in the boat. And actually I think it's even faster. I'm not sure. Possibly with blue ice.
Yeah, I wish you could use the different color leaves outside of the biomes
Yeah, that's true.
that they grow in.
I wish you could grow the biome specific trees.
Yeah,
Because if you just put down a normal spruce sapling, it grows the normal tree instead of those different ones. I think at some point, because of deforestation, we should definitely preserve some of these natural trees.
yeah, just to just to keep the original biome alive somewhat. See you around then. I'm gonna horse back to my house and then maybe do some nether exploring. So, thank you. I'm excited to work on the museum.
Yeah, I'm as well. So see you later and good luck with your nether shenanigans.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So that was a great encounter with Peachy. Um, yeah, we now have another project and this one will be definitely very cool to work on because museums are a cool thing in my opinion, though I don't like to visit them much because, well, depends on what type of museum. But also what that reminds me of is that I kind of forgot about my chaotic side this season. The fact that he tried to sneak up on me, that's what reminded me. But yeah, I kind of forgot about the whole mischievous and shenaniganous side of me. Now that's a word. Well, we should definitely try something with that at some point. But yeah, that's good that we have a cool new project. I will at some point go to those coordinates he said that he will give me and mine some stuff. And now I think we should be all prepared for the whole mountain thing. I think I definitely won't build the entire mountain this episode because I'm planning something big. But I will at least try to kind of make a structure and see where it goes and kind of make some lines in the air to just know how the thing will look when it's done. And also, before we start the time lapse, I would like to show you that I've done something. I've mined down this mountain. I first thought I wouldn't need to do this, but eventually I decided on doing it. Because firstly it gives me a ton of resources, and secondly I need this space. But before we actually start, I would like to show you a small little diagram of what I'm wanting to build. And if we look at this diagram, we can see the base at around level 130. Then it kind of slopes up with just grass and kind of fields, and then it hits a very abrupt wall, which I think would be cool to build, and then it levels off at around level 200, and that's a kind of place where the pretty small but very steep mountain ends, and after some fields and kind of a valley but not really, you have another mountain, and that one goes all the way to around level 300, and that's where the glaciers actually are. And from what I've noticed, this is kind of how it is with the actual mountains such as the Himalayas and mountain ranges like that. It isn't so abrupt at the start, there isn't a wall like that usually, but I would definitely like to have one because it looks cool. And some mountains just have that, which is super cool. But as for the tallest peaks there in the world, most of them aren't like actually 8 kilometers tall, they are like 4 kilometers tall, because the actual beginning of the mountain is usually at like 4 kilometers in elevation. So they sit at a kind of, let's say, a high platform. And that's what I'm trying to do here, of course on a smaller scale and on a bit more exaggerated scale because it's a lot smoother in the real world, but we don't have much space here. Now, that was a very long rant about how to build mountains that I've never built before, so this will be an undertaking, yeah. But now, since I have a lot of actual resources to build this finally, thanks to mining that mountain down, I now have some free double chests of stone and mainly cobble, deep slate and tough, which are exactly the blocks that I'll need. So I'll stack up on that and we can start first with, well, a pillar, and then I'll actually start filling it all in. Maybe I'll even build another line at the top. Well, we'll see, and you'll see in the time lapse, whereas I'll see from the standpoint of the person who is trying to build this. So, enjoy the time lapse. Well, there we go. I think that's all I wanted to do for this episode, really. I think you can see what I kind of tried to do with that shape, or how I'm planning to continue it, which is basically I'm planning to continue it from that kind of lowered part and just go on further to about here to this forest there. But I think it turned out better than I expected. It actually took way less time than I thought it would. And yeah, that's good, but I did use up a ton of resources. I had to even mine deep slate at the end. So that's that, but then again it goes to around level 210, I think. Yeah, somewhere like that. Or 205, I think. So this is a tall mountain, and it makes me appreciate just how much effort will have to go into the mountain that will be behind it. If this took us one day, then how much will take us all of this? Well, we'll see. I guess we'll have to persevere. Now let's take another look at it from the house, and I want to show you something else at the house. Because something has happened. Oh yeah, I like it. This will make my place a bit special. Because, you know, Melson has that good farm and that villager. Then Z has a cool base. Peachy has his cliff. And then I just have a massive unfinished mountain looming over the base. Well, the thing I wanted to show is I got a gift from Z. Now, I am slightly paranoid, so yeah, I wanted to check. Ooh, that looks interesting. Oh, efficiency 2. Let me see what that says. Hey Neat, thanks for being epic. You've made me smile here on continents, even if we shared a few moments together. You still made me smile. Thanks for being fun. Ziskiv, Continent's SMP member. That's very cool, thank you Z. Thank you a lot. That means a lot, very much. Even though that's not the real Z, that's just a statue. That's very cool. Well, I'll leave that here for some time until I find a place to put it. Though I will take that trial key and all that. But also, I want to see how it looks from this angle. Oh wow, that looks good. Imagine how it will look once we have these mountains stretch on further. And I've actually kind of set up a plan that once these actually do stretch, I might even make them all the way to here and have some white cliffs here. So that could be cool. But yeah, massive project started. Next time, I don't know if I'll work on that to be specific. I think I'll work on the heritage site, absolutely, and I might do some interior, but you know, it's very chaotic with that interior. I sometimes do it and I sometimes don't. Oh, also, before we end off, I made a mending efficiency 4 shovel, so I could get some dirt, that's good. And also, before the video ends, I would like to comment on one thing. Not only do we have a great view from down here, but we also have an amazing view from up here. This is so cool. Alright, but with that I would like to thank you for watching. Maybe if you enjoyed, consider subscribing if you want to be notified every time a video like this comes out. And yeah, again, thanks a lot for watching, and see ya.